What's up, y'all? It's Rod Senior, man, and we back with another episode of Rod's Point of View. And today, I've been I've been waiting to do this. It's been a long couple months, but the NFL is back. You feel me? The NFL is back. And if your team ain't these people right here, huh? Y'all see it? But no, man. Today I'm gonna be predicting the Ravens schedule. I mean, not schedule. Record based off their regular season record. Now, for all the football people, y'all already know the Ravens' problem ain't never been the regular season. For the most part, we gonna go a good 13-4, 12-5. If they bullshitting 11-6, somewhere in there. But for the most part, the regular season ain't never been our issue. The Ravens' problem, from a Ravens fan of a decade plus, the Ravens' problem is the playoffs. Cause we do fine in the regular season. Yeah, we're gonna run into a few hiccups here and there. We're gonna lose some people along the way to injuries and shit like that. But the regular season, we're gonna be all right. It's the playoffs where I need the flock, the Ravens flock, Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers, Derrick Henry. That's when I need them boys to turn up in the playoffs, man. The regular season, yeah, we got to do good to set us up good for the playoffs. But we ain't worried about being regular season guys. We're trying to get my boy one of these. Oh, it's a real nigga shit. Lamar, this your year, bro. If you don't do it this year, you a bust. Coming from a Ravens fan, like I said, coming from a Ravens fan since Flacco, Ray Rice, Ed Reed, all them guys. They got it done, though. Back in 2012, they got it done. Lamar, it's your turn, bro. It's your turn, Lamar. What you gonna do, bro? You gonna waste another season trying to do too much? Or you gonna get us all the way there and you gonna win that Lombardi and put that ring on your finger? Which one you gonna do, Lamar? The flock want to know. Because this our year. I'm talking about ain't nothing else to talk about. This is our year. So let me go on here and get started. Y'all peep my cup, man. Real Raven shit. You see, hey, man, y'all see it, bro. Y'all see it, man. This shit going on over here. But yeah, we got a alright schedule. I wrote it down right here. But we got an alright schedule for the most part. Now the first 6 weeks it's gonna be a toss up because we got a lot of away games and we got a lot of teams that's gonna be trying to shut us down early. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off into it, man. Week 1, Buffalo. I think we're gonna win, but that's gonna be one that can kind of go either way. You know, Josh Allen coming off of winning his MVP. Buffalo then upgraded their offense a little bit. Then of course, y'all already know what the hell the Ravens doing. We done upgraded the secondary, picked up a few pieces on offense, re-signed all our main veterans, so we straight. But I got us week 1 at Buffalo. I got us winning, but like I said, that's one that could go either way. Week 2, Cleveland. I want to say that's at home. We got them easy. Week 3, Detroit at Detroit. That's gonna be a loss. That's gonna be a loss, and it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be one of them down to the wire, maybe about a field goal or a touchdown, something like that. But I got us week 3 against Detroit. I got us losing that one. Week 4, Kansas City at home. I got us winning that one. Week 5, Houston at home. I got us winning that one. Week 6 at the Rams at SoFi Stadium. Oh, I got us winning, but a healthy Matthew Stafford is dangerous. Like, real football fans know when you got a healthy Matthew Stafford with the mastermind coach Sean McVay, ain't no telling what them boys gonna have up their sleeve when it come time to play us. Because when every team, for some reason, it's like every team try to upgrade once it's time to play Baltimore. So you know what that means? We bringing the pressure on you motherfuckers. You feel me? But week 6, Los Angeles Rams at SoFi Stadium, I got us winning that one. Could go either way. Week 7, that's our bye week. Week 8, coming back strong at Chicago. We got that one. Week 9 versus Miami. I forgot to see where that's gonna be at, but I feel like either way it go, that's gonna be a shocker. Tua Tagovailoa and his Dolphins, they gonna come away with the win on that one. Week 10, Minnesota, I got us winning that one. Week 11 versus Cleveland. Now this will be our second matchup versus Cleveland, and I feel like they gonna sneak one in. I just feel like because the AFC North. Let me just break off from this for a minute. The AFC North by far is the hardest division in football. Probably the NFC North will be right behind us. But the AFC North, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati, toughest division in football simply because you got 2 heavy hitters in Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Off rip. Then you got Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Them boy, they gonna start off slow. Let me tell you something about Pittsburgh. Not Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. They gonna start off slow. Probably they first 4 or 5, I ain't even gonna say 5, probably they first 3 or 4 weeks, they gonna lose. But them boys, man, when I tell you, when Cincinnati finally get the ball rolling, man, them boys is a fucking challenge. So, with that being said, week 11 versus Cleveland, I feel like they're going to get that one. I feel like they're going to get that one. Because Cleveland been having a lot of hype. But I feel like people don't realize just how impactful Joe Flacco is for Cleveland. Joe Flacco won us our last Super Bowl. Shout out Wacko Flacco. You feel me? He won us our last Super Bowl. Real Baltimore Raven legend. Man, I fuck with Joe Flacco. But like I was saying, man, I feel like it could go either way. Week 2, they might win, and then we come back and get them. Week 11 or week 2, we gonna win, and they gonna shock us in week 11. But either way it go, Cleveland gonna end up stealing one from us, and it's gonna be one of them games where Lamar probably on bullshit, Derrick Henry getting his ass ate up in the backfield, defense slacking off. It's gonna be kind of late in the season. Them boys gonna be kind of tired, so I feel like Cleveland gonna upset us with one or the other. Moving on, week 12, New York Jets at home. We got them. We got them. Now the Jets, they done did some shit too. They got Sauce Gardner, re-signed him. They got Justin Fields, starting quarterback. Gary Wilson, wide receiver. The Jets got some pieces, but they just ain't on our level. They ain't on our level. And you gotta be a real fan of your team to accept that some games y'all gonna lose. See, a lot of fans of sports teams don't want to accept the fact that they team gonna lose at some point. But when you got a team like the Ravens, we ain't gonna take too many losses. I know we gonna take some. Hell, we're not gonna go undefeated. If we start off hot for the first 7, 8 weeks, you best believe one of these teams gonna shock the shit out of everybody and be like, all right, y'all boys, y'all been turning up, but hold on now. The Ravens, we always gonna take a few losses, but it ain't gonna be many. But the Jets at home, I feel like we got them. That's week 12. Week 13, Cincinnati. I was just talking about them, but this will be our first matchup. Week 13, I feel like we got them. One thing I can say, I already talked about how Cincinnati gonna turn up, but another thing you gotta realize about Cincinnati is who their quarterback is. Joe Burrow, LSU national champion, and he got his boy right beside him, Jamar Chase. So these boys ready to play some football, bro. So a lot of teams and people that sleep on Cincinnati, they gonna be trash at first, but them boys gonna warm up. Them boys gonna warm up. So week 13 at Cincinnati at home, we got that one. I feel like we got that one. Week 14, Pittsburgh away. I feel like we got that one. Pittsburgh, obviously, the Ravens and the Steelers, ops or whatever. But Pittsburgh, they main thing that they need to focus on this season is protecting Aaron Rodgers. That's it. That's all. And knowing the kind of coach Mike Tomlin is, I ain't gonna say that he ain't worried about going to the Super Bowl, but he more so worried about sustaining the future of Pittsburgh. And right now, it's looking like A-Rod gonna be that guy. So with that being said, Pittsburgh defense, which everybody know the Steelers got one of the best defenses in football. We all know this. They done added Jalen Ramsey. Just some players overall. They done added Jalen Ramsey, DK Metcalf, Darius Slay. They got a few guys over there. So I say all that to say it's gonna kind of go the same way with Cleveland. We gonna win one, they gonna take one. I don't know which weeks, cause what I got, we got them week 14 and then week 18. So we gotta play them basically a month apart. Like I said, we gonna take one, they gonna take one. Cause for some reason, the Ravens can be playing so good. Like everybody they play, they could easily be winning by 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, and a field goal. Hell, y'all know how the Ravens get down. But when it comes to playing Pittsburgh, for some reason, them boys they just can't turn the light on. As Steelers fans, do not get in my comments talking about y'all are kryptonite and all. No, that's not the case. It's just that's one of the more anticipated games of the season. And the culture between these two teams go back way back. The Ravens and the Steelers been ops a long time. So you got to consider all that when you think about these two teams playing. But week 14, I got us winning against Pittsburgh. Week 15, Cincinnati again. So we played on week 13, turn around, play Pittsburgh week 14. Then week 15, we right back in Cincinnati. So one gonna be in Cincinnati, one gonna be in Baltimore. I feel like they gonna take that one. I feel like they gonna the one where we go to them. I feel like they gonna snatch that one. That's probably gonna be one of the ones. Joe Burrow go for 400 yards, 3 tugs. Jamar Chase go off, have him a dumbass night. That's gonna be one of them games that Cincinnati probably gonna turn up. But I got us losing that one week 15. Week 16, New England Patriots. Gillette Stadium. We got that. No question. We got that. I ain't really got too much to say on New England. I think right now they still in the stage of trying to figure shit out. So it ain't really too much to say about them. Not sleeping on them though, because them boy putting in work. They got Stephon Diggs over there. He finna turn up. I already know how my boy get down, but New England, Gillette Stadium. I got the Ravens taking that one. That's probably gonna be, if I ain't mistaken, I didn't look at the times. I didn't look at the times of when we play all these games, but I think this is gonna be a prime time. I think this is gonna be a prime time game. But that's week 16. Week 17, Green Bay. I think we're gonna win that one. I think we're gonna take that one. Now, Jordan Love, he a different kind of quarterback, man. You got two black QBs going back and forth. Not that that really matter, but the tension's gonna be a little bit higher. But I got us taking that one, but it could go either way. I never liked the Packers fans or the Packers, but I will say this: them boys ain't never just been like trash. See, my thing with Green Bay is they start off hot, then take a long ass break, then try to start back getting hot when it's too late. See, Green Bay, they'll start off they'll start their first 7 weeks. They probably start off 6-1, 5-2, something like that. And then for the next 3-4 weeks, it's gonna be nothing but losses. Because how the NFC, I noticed how the NFC schedule their games. They play a lot of division games. The AFC do too, but the NFC, you'll fuck around and have Washington and Philly one day, Dallas and Washington the next day, Chicago and Los Angeles. Like the NFC, they play a lot of each other teams in that division. And so Green Bay, like I said, that can be one of them ones that go either way. I feel like we're gonna take it though. And then week 18, final week of the regular season. Pittsburgh at M&T Bank Stadium. I feel like we got it. Now, I ain't gonna speak too soon because I could be wrong about this whole list. Just my predictions. But if Pittsburgh take it in week 14, if they win that one in week 14, there's no way we're going to turn around and let them beat us again in week 18, the final week of the regular season. We can't do it. Now, if we win week 14, Pittsburgh might be able to slip in that final week of the regular season and snatch that one from up under us. But I don't feel like I really don't think that we gonna let them beat us twice. Considering what we got versus what they got, it just don't even sound right. It just don't even sound right. But um all in all, I got us going 12-5 this season. That's about the norm. That's about the norm. It's about the norm for the Ravens. 12-5. Um, and I'm like I said, I've been a Ravens fan so long. I live and breathe this shit literally. But um, we might look up and end up going 13-4. I'm just gonna say that out on the limb. Football season start next week, so I'll be checking in damn near after every game or every week, something like that. But I feel like we're gonna go a nice 12-5, maybe 13-4, maybe 11-6. We might start off slow, let Buffalo take that one away from us week one. Now we starting off slow, but nothing under 11-6. I say I'm going 12-5, but it could either be 11-6 or 13-4. That's where I'm going. Far as the Ravens record this regular season, we're gonna be all right. It's the playoffs that we need to worry about. 9 out of 10 is gonna end up being the same group of us going back. Baltimore, Buffalo, Kansas City, Denver, um, Miami might slip in there, Houston might slip in there, and clinch a playoff spot. But it's ultimately like the final four is gonna be a toss up between Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, and Buffalo. It's gonna be a toss up of them four. If we can get through that first round, cause we're going to the playoffs. I ain't even worried about that. We can get through that first round, then turn around and keep that same energy and go to that next round and win. We good, bro. We good. Get to the AFC Championship, Lamar. Do what you gotta do. All we gotta do is get there. All we got to do is get there. My boy gonna turn up, bro. My boy gonna do his thing. All you gotta do is get there, bro. Now Jalen Hurts did it. Jalen Hurts got a ring. We can't do that shit no more. Lamar, it's your turn, bro. It's your turn. Cause I feel like honestly, if Lamar don't do it, this might just be Josh Allen year. Gonna get his. Now I got 100% faith in my team. I feel like my boy gonna do it. But in the event that he don't, it's 9 out of 10 gonna end up being Buffalo or Kansas City might go back and get one. Them out of the AFC. I don't really just look too deep into the NFC, but out of the AFC, them gonna be the top three with the Ravens as my favorite. But it's been Rod Senior, man. I just had to get on here and give my predictions for the regular season. Football fans, it's our time. It's our time, man. We've been waiting so long for this shit. I've been waiting on football ever since the last game of last year. When this guy right here, Mark Andrews, dropped the damn ball and cost us the game. Hurt me. Hurt me to my soul. But we got something in store for y'all. We got something in store for y'all. Leave y'all teams down in the comments. Let me know who you rooting for. Did y'all team make any good moves this offseason? Let me know all that down in the comments, man. It's been Rod Senior. Another episode of Rod's Point of View. We finna do it. We finna do it. We finna do it, bro.